Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming series Starfleet Academy. And there's a lot of information that's just come out from the Comic-Con in Indianapolis, where Jonathan Frakes was one of the speakers. He perhaps let loose more information than they wanted to give us, which is good for us. Now, what we have for you is that here's what we know. It's at the end of the 32nd century, which is basically at the end of the last season of Star Trek Discovery. And so that will allow some of the characters there to merge over into the new series. It will be relocated on Earth. The Starfleet headquarters was out in deep space, but now that the Federation is kind of reunited with Earth, the Starfleet Academy will be reopened on Earth, and Holly Hunter is going to be playing the headmaster there. Now, they wanted someone like Holly Hunter for this part, and then were surprised they could get her, so that was kind of a get. Mary Wiseman, who at the end of Discovery said she was going to start teaching at Starfleet Academy, apparently only has like a guest star role on one of the episodes. Same thing with Oded Fehr, who played Admiral Vance. There will be a couple of old characters that will be moving over. Jet Reno, played by Tig Notaro, and the holographic doctor, played by Robert Picardo, will also be regulars in this. And Becky Lynch, who is a wrestler, kind of an interesting idea, will be a recurring character. Other recurring characters will include Gina Yashir, who is a comedian, British comedian, who will be playing one of the instructors every once in a while. And then, of course, Paul Giamatti, they found out about his interest in Star Trek and gave him a choice of whatever kind of role he wanted to play, thinking he'd be a one-time guest star, but he wanted to be the bad guy, and so he's going to make several appearances during the season. All we know is he's connected to one of the cadets and has had a dark past. So that's what they're telling us so far. And let's see, Tatiana Maslany is also going to be a recurring character. We don't know what she's going to play, but we have seen her in other things that are very impressive. So I think she's going to be a very good addition to this. Now, what we know is that there will be 10 episodes, and they finished filming those at the end of January. So it's going to take several months for them to put all the special effects and polish it all up. But that is ongoing right now. And so that's why we're giving the end of the year, early next year kind of idea for it. Also, we know that Season 2 has been ordered before even Season 1 has put an episode out. So we have at least 2 seasons of this. We do know that many of the episodes are going to be directed by Jonathan Frakes, and he said that it is going to have comic overtones and also will be very much a show for hardcore Trekkies. So that is something that we're kind of looking forward to. They have in there the largest set that's ever been built for a Star Trek series in a set in Toronto, which is 45,000 square feet. So that is going to be a huge set. It'll be basically most of the Academy. They'll have classrooms, they'll have a lunchroom, they'll have an arboretum, and that's all part of that set. And finally, the one thing that Jonathan Frakes said that he thought he was going to get in trouble for was mentioning that in addition to the Academy, they are going to have a huge ship, apparently a pretty good-sized set for a ship in which they'll be able to not be so earthbound all of the time. So they have a regular cast of about 10 with some recurrings and a few guest stars here and there. So it looks like it's going to be good. As far as I can tell from this point, they're very enthusiastic about it, but I mean, who sets out to make a bad show? We'll have to see once they actually get on the air as to what people think about it. Now, I don't know how this show is going to be received. It reminds me of the beginnings of Deep Space Nine, and a lot of people weren't caring much for that, including me, before it came on, because of the fact that it was going to be in one place instead of flying through space and seeing new planets and new other things. And they fixed that in later seasons of Deep Space Nine by bringing in the Defiant. And that helped them move around a little bit more, even though they had, still the space station as home base. And it looks like they're going to fix that early in Starfleet Academy, in that they will have this big ship that they can go places in and have planetary things. Now, one other thing that they said, and this was from Kurtzman, who said that the episode style will be more of a hybrid. And I interpret that to mean that they're going to have self-contained episodes, but they're going to have character arcs and various story arcs that go through, not unlike Deep Space Nine did, not unlike what we've seen somewhat in Star Trek Strange New Worlds. So if they hold to that, I think that technically it should be a pretty good show. And it does have some good actors in there. I can't wait to see Robert Picardo back in a regular Trek series, still playing the holographic Doctor. And, of course, Tig Notaro as Jet Reno. She hits me as a most interesting character, no matter what you put her in. So this is going to all be rather interesting to find out what it's going to be about. So we still have a wait, but I'm excited about it now from the information that we have so far, and there's liable to be some more dribbling out between now and its premiere date. But thought I would let you know about this, and hope that you will be along with us. In the meantime, we're still doing retro reviews of Deep Space Nine, which will be tomorrow, and of Babylon 5, which is on Tuesdays. So I hope that you will subscribe and stay with us. And until next time, don't go far.